It is not where you start, but how high you aim. That matters for success. Brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. I never lose, I either win or learn. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another. Peace is the greatest weapon for development that any person can have. I learned that to humiliate another person is to make him suffer an unnecessarily cruel fate. Once a person is determined to help themselves, there is nothing that can stop them. I am not an optimist, but a great believer of hope. Money won't create success, the freedom to make it will. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. There are few misfortunes in this world that you cannot turn into a personal Thembu if you have the iron will and the necessary skill. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. One cannot be prepared for something while secretly believing it will not happen. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Live life as though nobody is watching, and express yourself as though everyone is listening. Nothing is black or white. Your playing small does not serve the world. Who are you not to be great? Courageous people do not fear forgiving, for the sake of peace. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. We must use time creatively and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. A good head and good heart are always a formidable combination, but when you add to that a literate tongue or pen, then you have something very special. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. It always seems impossible until it's done. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way, but I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. As I walked out the door toward the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison. I am not a saint, unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. As I have said, The first thing is to be honest with yourself. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. Great peacemakers are all people of integrity, of honesty, but humility.
Sometimes it falls on a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom.
Overcoming poverty is not a task of charity. It is an act of justice. Like slavery and apartheid, poverty is not natural. It is man-made, and it can be overcome and eradicated by the actions of human beings. It is said that no one truly knows a nation until one has been inside its jails. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. One of the things I learned when I was negotiating was that until I changed myself, I could not change others. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. You will achieve more in this world through acts of mercy than you will through acts of retribution. Freedom is indivisible. The chains on any one of my people were the chains on all of them. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. For a revolution is not just a question of pulling a trigger. Its purpose is to create a fair, just society. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do. I like friends who have independent minds because they tend to make you see problems from all angles. What was your favorite Nelson Mandela quote? Please write in the comments. To support us and get more content, please subscribe to our channel and like our videos. We need your support. Have a good and healthy day.